But yesterday, it was a big day for a high schooler on Capitol Hill. A 16-year-old student from Texas testified before Congress on why political Islam and the Constitution are incompatible. He went head-to-head with Democrat Congressman Jamie Raskin and did not back down.
Is there anybody on the panel who thinks that we need a special law addressing any particular religious population, whether it's the Muslim, the Christian, the Jewish, the Hindu, the Mormon, or what have you? Or are we just saying that everybody should be held to secular law in America?
Thank you, Congressman, for the question. I think that you keep referring to a secular law. I think it's important to point out, I believe it was 56 of the 57 Declaration of Independence signers were Bible-believing, faith, church-attending Christians. I believe it was the first original 13 colonies that required a declaration of faith. So I'm not acknowledging that.
Oh, well, wait a second. Now, you're traversing my territory now, Mr. Hunter-Lopez. You brought it up. Are you aware that the Constitution of the United States does not establish a religion? It forbids the establishment of religion. Are you aware that it doesn't mention God?
So the Declaration of Independence mentions God 4 times.
And he was just getting started.
That's precisely why Jefferson wrote it.
We do need to acknowledge our Christian heritage in America. That's what I'm trying to.
You can acknowledge whatever heritage you want, but you can't impose an establishment of religion on other people. That's the greatness.
I'm not suggesting that at all. I'm just saying we need to acknowledge our heritage. That's what I'm saying.
Well, everybody can acknowledge their own heritage. Do you agree with that?
American heritage, not just any heritage, is what I'm saying.
Oh, you don't think that you're allowed to acknowledge your Christian heritage or your Jewish heritage or your Muslim heritage?
I'm saying you members of Congress need to acknowledge American heritage.
Yeah.
All right, joining me now is the 16-year-old at the center of it all. It's Marco Hunter-Lopez here with us in Dallas. Marco, what a day.
It was, yeah, it was a busy day. Was not expecting that to go down.
Let me give you a moment to describe exactly what it is you were saying when you weren't being interrupted by Congressman Raskin, that the American heritage of what should be acknowledged.
Correct. I was just trying to explain to him that he kept referring it to secular law, and he can refer to it as what he wants it, but I was trying to explain that America was founded on Christian values, on Judeo-Christian values, and our founding documents are listed from the Bible, is what I was trying to get across to him.
And I'm surprised to hear a congressman be so aggressive with a 16-year-old. Now, you were a witness there in Congress, and tell us why you were a witness, by the way. What happened at your school in Wiley, Texas?
So on February 2nd of this year, an organization, Why Islam, was on my campus distributing pamphlets on Sharia law, Qurans, and even putting hijabs on teen girls in my school. And I reported that, and come to find out, the organization was actually connected to multiple terrorist organizations, as dubbed by the governor of Texas. And so that was very concerning. Congressman Roy reached out and asked if I could testify, and that's how it came about.
Yeah, and I mean, first of all, when I get home, Hunter, you're 16, I'm going to have to give yet another lecture to my sons. Because, man, in an age where we're told that young men and young people in general are staring at their phones and forgetting how to communicate with one another, you're not only public speaking on national television with me right now, but you are taking it direct fire from a Democrat congressman. Why? Why are you so comfortable publicly speaking?
Yes, when I was speaking to him, actually before we took off the flight, because it was less than 24 hours, my mom said, "Promise me you're not going to go viral." And I said, "I can't make any promises." And he challenged me. He called me out. He said, "Mr. Hunter-Lopez," so I took the fight. And he was obviously scared that I was going to prove him wrong, so all he could do was interrupt me.
Your mom said, "Promise me you won't go viral."
Correct, and I said, "I can't make any promises."
Yeah, well, you failed that. You failed your mother, Hunter.
I did.
Good job.
I'm sorry, Mom.
You're also unique, not just in your ability to speak publicly, but young men are a little bit more like you these days. They're showing that they are not only more conservative, but they are more religious. You see this poll. It's unfortunately gone a little bit the opposite way for women over time, but 18 to 29-year-old men it's gone up almost, what is that, 14 points in 3 years on men more religious. Now, you see there, women gone down 3 points. What's going on?
I don't know. I think we just got to, people of faith and prayer warriors need to continue praying, because obviously the men have a strong, part in the household as the head of the household, but the women are the other nurturers, and the women are there, to have the household stand strong as well. So we need to continue to pray that women will find Christ too.
Yeah. Okay, last, I want to give you as much time because you're incredibly impressive. What is the message that you would try to give to Congressman Raskin or anyone about the nature and the heritage of America?
Like I was saying in that hearing, I believe it was 56 of the 57 Declaration of Independence signers were Bible-believing, church-attending Christians. God was mentioned 4 times in the Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Independence ends as a prayer. The original 13 colonies required you to declare faith in Christ to serve. And so what I was trying to say is, I'm not saying we have to go back to saying you have to believe in Christ to run for office, but what I am saying is we need to acknowledge that heritage. And what I was trying to explain is that the organization that went on campus not only was not that, but completely antithetical to Western civilization.
Understand where we came from to know
Correct.
where we are going.
Yes.
Really good stuff. Marco Hunter-Lopez, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
All right.